the 30-year-old from Connecticut is no stranger to the championship four, making his fourth appearance to the final round. 3 wins on the year and defending race winner of the Phoenix event as well earlier this season. And now we do welcome Joey Logano, driver 22, into the Race Hub show. Joey, it was great to see you. And I know you were the first to lock into this final round, so you've been kind of able to relax a little bit. How has the extra preparation time helped you think?
I think it helps in a lot of different ways. I think of 2018 with Martinsville, that being the first race in the third round at the time, giving you a chance to just focus in on one race, put all your eggs in that basket, thinking about whether it's a strategy, the choose rule, or restarts in general, building the car and what we're going to need in it. It really gives you an advantage there. And not to mention it helps you just keep your batteries charged a little bit. It was quite the stressful moment for everybody to try to get into the championship four last weekend in Martinsville and in Texas. So, we were able to take those weekends as kind of a fun weekend and, try to get a win if we can, but really keep our focus on Phoenix.
So, Joey, you won the championship back in 2018 at Homestead. So now we're going to Phoenix. You won there earlier in the year, but do you really think this is a better track for you going into this race?
I think it can be. Obviously having a great race there in the spring. I think Paul's setup there is tremendous. It has some short run speed, and we had some good long run speed when we were there in the spring. And that's what it's going to take. There's going to be short runs at some point. You're going to have to go long. I think strategy is going to be a big piece of this race. You think of Miami with the surface that was there, you'd run 3 laps, and the strategy was simple. You come down and put 4 tires on. Well, now, if you run 15 or 20 laps, it's still a question on what you should do as far as a tire situation and what's ahead of you. So there is a chance that the fastest car does not win this race. And there's a lot of different ways you can play this race out depending on how cautions fall. So there's a lot of things up in the air. The one thing I do know is I have a lot of faith in this team and believe that we can, win. Whether if it comes down to a strategy race, if it comes down to pit road, if it comes down to restarts. I feel like I got the group behind me that can really make it happen.
Well, that group had to be so proud of you at Kansas. That race you drove was some of the best driving. I know there's a lot of defensive driving, but it's some of the best driving I've ever seen anybody do, period. Congratulations on that. You talked about your team around you. Paul Wolf is your crew chief now. He was Brad's crew chief when he won the championship. How does that scenario work for you? That's kind of different, right?
There's definitely differences for sure, but I think what we have to remember is that, hey, I've won a championship. He's won a championship. We know how to do it. It's just figuring out how to do it together. And I feel like summer months, we really figured out how to do that and figure out what makes a race car go fast for me, because it's not the same thing for Brad that goes fast. So we have to find those differences, and it's been harder this year without practice for sure. But Paul brings a lot to a race team. He brings on, he asks the good questions. He asks the hard questions. And his team is also the same way. And that's something that I think is admirable. It's not easy to do things like that sometimes. It's fun it's easy to just be the fun guy and be able to make everyone feel good, but that's not successful. And I think Paul realizes that and really is able to bring that intensity and that effort and that hard work to the table that really makes him, one of the best crew chiefs in the sport.
So, Joey, you made the championship for 3 out of the last 7 years. So how's your approach changed this year going into this championship race?
Hey, our approach is the same. Go win, all or nothing. I've been saying this today during media day. I don't know who finished second last year. I still don't know. And I don't think anybody cares. It's all about the winner. That's what anybody cares about. So you get to the championship four, you're kind of playing with house money at this point. You can go and all or nothing. Go for the trophy. Go for broke. And I love that. It's a lot of fun to race this way. And to be able to, like I said, have a championship sitting on the line that, maybe we could do this thing twice. How crazy would that be? So I love our chances. I love where our team is sitting, and hey, we'll swing the bat and go for it.
I love the video of Hudson cutting laps the other day, and you wondered how soon before he says, what's my lap time, Dad? Does he realize what you're up to, what opportunity you have here, how cognizant of he is of what all's going on?
I don't think he has a clue. No. He's laughing because I'm at my house doing this media day, and I'm walking around the house with my race suit on, and he's really confused, and he looks at me. I think he's so focused on his little go-kart. As you see, he's really getting after it. We keep taking on the governor here, and it's starting to get a little bit too real, and we're getting a little nervous. Mom doesn't like it too much, but it's fun to watch him go at it and have a little fun too.
And where was that? Because it looks like a dirt track. Are you learning some dirt tips from your son there? Because we were trying to figure out where that track was exactly.
That's my new Bristol testing grounds for next year. That's behind Clutch Studios. Yeah, little dirt track back there.
Very nice, Joey. Well, it's always great to see you. And, of course, we're wishing you the best of luck as you go after another title in the Cup Series in a couple days in Phoenix.
All right, sounds good. See you guys soon.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.